Dr. Pepper, I've tried to, talk to him, and he won't return my text messages. He won't return my calls, and when on the trip, I just didn't want him to leave, and he got so explosive, and I don't know. I just didn't want him to leave, and I just didn't. It's just, oh my gosh, it's just.
Dr. Pepper, 2 pint, whatever you want me to call you. I just can't do this right now. Can't do it. Ain't gonna do it. Don't want to do it. I'm out. Come on, girl. You know who this is. It's the Zach man. Come on, baby. You just look at me. I know you're gonna laugh. You can't help but to laugh. Come on, look at her brother. Come on, girl. Give me your hand. Give me your hands. Ooh, look at that. Smiling and giggling. You can call me tonight, or we can talk about it tomorrow. It's up to you, boo. It's up to you.
But you ain't getting no cookies, though.
What? You know I'm the cookie monster. Yum, 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 yum. You keep saying What's up, KOED family? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka the E-Dub. This is my lovely wife,
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship reviews, and tonight we're going to be talking about Married at First Sight.
So if you're brand new to this channel, you hadn't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? We like to have fun over here. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make sure you guys comment down below. And TikTok.
That's what
comment.
That's what older people call it. TikTok.
So it was called, So if you want to purchase our merch, we always got to promote ourselves, okay? So make sure that you go to our store, which is kourtneyandeddie.com. We have new merch coming out, and the girl took a couple of birthday photos, so I'm going to be able to post them. The ones that my husband said I can't post. I'm going to post them on Friday, which is my birthday on Friday. So let's wait till y'all see what I got. So we definitely got some new merch, and I will be wearing one of them on Friday. And when I post a picture. And also, if you want to get lipstick, makeup from the Lip Bar, because my face was fully beat. I did it myself on my birthday pic. Then make sure that you go to Lip Bar to get your discount today. Use our promo code KOEDFAM. All right.
And before we get started, we had a special guest before we started the video.
Right,
he was trying to take my spot, and I heard some screaming. I said, "What's going on, baby?" She was clapping. I thought she caught the Holy Spirit for a minute. I said, "What's going on?" Yeah, that's what I thought. So she caught the Spirit. I said, "What's going on?" It's a big spider. I'm thinking it's like this big or something.
It was.
Yeah, about that big.
It was like a little baby tomato.
Yeah, it wasn't that big, so I had to come in and kill it and stuff. It's in my seat, man. What?
When you call your man to come and kill a spider, right? Oh, baby, I got it.
I
got it. Hold up. Let's see how this went. Let me tell you how it went. This is how it went. Oh, goodness. Let me go get the spray.
I ain't want to smush them.
Shut the door. Still taking a minute. Keep an eye on them. Keep an eye on them. You about to crawl up under the seat.
I ain't want to lose him. I sprayed him.
Oh,
and he started crawling slow.
And then he jumped. He flipped the chair, jumped. The spider crawled. Why don't you just put the box on?
Yeah, so it won't crawl away.
I would have smushed him with my shoes.
You don't want that guts and stuff all in the carpet.
We'll get some awesome and clean that.
No, I ain't want to do all that.
And so anyway, here he go.
I go get the vacuum cleaner.
Downstairs to get the vacuum cleaner. What modern man we got nowadays that will vacuum up an insect? Now, just not one of those little one, a big old insect instead of what your mama do. Get that broom, smash it, get that dustpan, and flush it down.
I don't want y'all the guts in the carpet.
We get something, we scrub that out, but you don't let him get away.
First of all, did he get away?
Barely, and he in the vacuum, he can get
out.
out.
In the trash now.
And you go down there, and then he go, oh, boom. You know he tired from the steps when he pulling that vacuum up. So he tired from that. Then where he at? I hear him over there in the box. He trying to get out. Anyway, y'all.
Yeah, but anyway, the spider's dead. He's gone. And I got my seat back.
And I'm sneezing from the spray that he done sprayed in here. Well, all he had to do was just kill it. He didn't have to use no spray.
Why you didn't kill it? I was in the kitchen.
I got no soft house shoes. A man is here. I'm gonna let a man.
Well, I took care of it.
I'm finna be a Maryland, honey. I'm gonna let you do what you do.
I took care of it. Anyway, it ain't about us and this spider.
So you the one brought it up. Okay, so it's called Memory Lane and Dirty Little Secrets. Who knew everybody almost had a secret?
You sure enough did.
Almost. So it's 10 days into decision day. And they jacking it all up. Jacking it all up.
Special one person. He couldn't wait.
Jacking it all up. Who?
Right. He just couldn't wait 9 more days.
E-harmony, honey. E-harmony. So anyway, so Zach is sitting down with Dr. Pepper. So Michaela was on her cell phone, and she was saying, well, you know, I've been trying to contact Zach and everything. And I was like, okay, I don't be knowing what planet they be on. But anyway, he hasn't spoken to Kay since the little blow up or whatever. She's been trying to text him, and he's no response. So Zach said that he sent down talking to Dr. Pepper. So he wants to alone. It was just him and Dr. Pep. So he really kind of wanted to know how he is, like what he kind of looking and seeing, examine himself to make sure that, you know, what kind of issues he had, because he said, so he contacted his ex-girlfriend and said, well, you know, can you tell me what my issues are, whatever. So they was like, you really, I didn't even slip them edges down there good, but anyway, I think I went past that.
Yeah, you did go past it.
Yeah, but anyway, so so she said, well, you know, you tend to run away from conflict, so you're not good when it comes to conflict and stuff like that. So he wanted to know that about himself.
Tell you one thing, a lot of exes got a lot of airtime tonight.
That's true.
And, you know, friends, exes, but anyway. No, he's wanting to get, you know, I guess he's trying to get the consensus from his ex, you know, what his flaws were. And they kind of told him he don't like conflict. And for a person that don't like conflict, you got with a person that love to blow up in conflict.
Baby,
so that just don't match,
she
man.
the army.
Yeah, you know, so, but yeah.
Dr. Pepper wants them to talk, so she asked, you know, is it okay for Kate? Well, evidently Kate was already outside.
Yeah, she was outside the door, man.
I know what I'm saying. That was like, come on in, like, you know. So anyway, so she sits down, all stern and proper and talking soft.
You got her hair all straight. Yeah.
You know, the wig.
The wig.
Straight but crooked. It was just a little off. It was just like the confessional wig.
I can't tell.
It's off.
I can't tell.
I don't know how. I don't know how.
I can't tell wig from real hair.
I don't know how, because some of them, they just...
What do you mean? I can't tell.
I'm just saying that's how bad her wig sometimes
I thought
be
it was
looking.
her real hair.
So anyway, it probably depends on her mood. So I guess she was in an alright mood, so she had on a calm wig, you know. But when her hair just off, you know,
So
that's probably the mood she gonna be.
I think when she blows up, she had regular hair, her real hair. With a wig, that wig would come off. How she be flaring around.
Yeah, that's true.
And how the camera was watching her go through the room, flipping tape. Man, she walked through there so fast that wig would flew out.
Yeah, it would have flew out. So so she comes in and she said that Zach left her, and she said, please don't leave me.
Shady production.
And she got abandonment issues.
Shady production.
And he did it in an explosive way.
Shady production steps in and says, what? You can leave. You can leave. I said, God.
Yep. And she said he did it in an explosive way. Now, granted, some of y'all said, and I know you probably called it, that behind the closed doors when the camera went,
she put her hands on him.
Yeah.
Trying to hold him back, you know. But she wanted to say, well, he always trying to paint me as this person that's crazy and wild. He don't need to do much painting, baby. You really don't.
Yeah. And she said that, you know, she said that she loves Zach. And she tried, and she tried. And so Dr. Pepper asked her, you know, how was your response and everything. So, you know, Dr. Pepper and them know that girl you done blew up, but they done seen all the footage.
Well, they want to see they're gonna catch her on a lie. They want to see hear her side of the story. They know what's going on, but they want to hear from her.
And Dr. Pepper said, well, Zach said it's your reactions, it's your action, and it's when she said high drama. You is high drama.
Dr. Pepper did say that.
Yeah, she said you is high drama.
She said she called her HD. We're not talking about high definition either.
High drama, baby, high drama. So she asked Zach, did he have anything to say? He was like, nope, I'm just gonna listen.
I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna sit here, and I know him hearing all that nonsense Kay was saying about, you know, he left her. She told him not to leave. I know that was just eating him up in the inside, man.
Yep. So Zach eventually gets up and leaves, and he said, well, maybe we can do this another day, but right now I can't do this conversation. Not today.
Which Kay made herself look like the victim here. You know what I'm saying?
And that wig.
You stuck on that wig, ain't you? You stuck on that wig. Okay.
Been victimized.
Okay. Yeah. It do like it been on the first 48. But anyway. But yeah, I'm just saying, Kay should know they have cameras all throughout the place. You got cameras following you, and you're gonna sit up there on that couch and tell that bold face lie.
Not on the cameras. You almost took out one of their staff members, honey. That lady trying to hold you. You hold her back out.
Yeah, she probably did throw the woman back. One probably had missed a whole week of work, and she could probably attend this filming right here because she probably trying to do rehab right now.
And what's she gonna say? That wasn't me. No,
see,
I'm Kay. That was Faye.
I'm only gonna say this. All joking aside, people like that, when they go into a rage, they blank out. They blank out.
They will hurt you.
Yeah, they will hurt you because she probably don't realize or remember what she did.
Dr. Pepper said, well, there's been times when you kind of blew up, and and she asked her what can she change, and Kay was like, well, you know, I think she said she can change what her abandonment issues or whatever. So anyway, so she pulled on that, y'all. Now I thought she had been through with that, but she pulled on. She said,
"You called it.
Got a bag. Let me pull on this."
You called it. You said it the first or second episode that's what she's gonna lean on. Yep. And she knew she had nothing else to grab on.
The acting the fool.
Yeah. So I got blame on something. I got blame my dad.
Yeah.
My dad.
Yeah. So she said that she felt like, you know, like it was when her dad, when he left, and you know he was driving in the middle of the night and he had that accident. I know maybe one or two of y'all said it in the comments, but I still didn't want to pull on.
I'm just wondering. She keeps saying Zach, you know, kind of when he did that, kind of remind her of her dad's situation, abandonment. I just wonder, did Kay tell her dad, "You can just leave"?
Yeah,
you can just leave.
Maybe she had to blow up with her dad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And something like that happened to him.
And then she kind of regrets it now.
Yeah, so. Maybe. So Dr. Pepper said, you know, I'm so sorry to hear that, but that's basically what she was saying.
But I was waiting for the but. I was waiting for the but.
So she said, yeah, you probably want to, you know, work on that, you know, and so you could, because you saying you want a man in a sense, but you running a man away. So you probably want to work on that. Yeah. Because you're running away what you want.
And so basically Dr. Pep was saying that you have too much baggage. You got to get that baggage under control.
So let's move on, because y'all know we can just dissect this. Let's go. They visiting the homes and they visiting their childhood with the pictures and the photos. So we finna run on through this. Now, we always say we won't be before you long, but if you watching this video and it's an hour long, we tried. All right, so Johnny is I just hate saying that name. Johnny is showing his old childhood home and photos. So he's getting emotional. He said that he got daddy issues. I'm glad you've admitted that. And he kind of I'm trying to read what I wrote, y'all. Let me skip that. Johnny, so he wrote a letter to his younger self. And he said that when him and his mom and his dad had issues and stuff, and he wrote this long thing to himself and all that stuff, and it was very touching. But he said his mom and his dad had issues, and it seems like his dad was maybe abusive, or I don't know what his dad was with the mom, because I don't know if they said it. If he said it, we missed it. I missed it.
Well, apparently, I don't know what happened between the dad and the mom, but apparently the mom didn't want to be around the dad. Okay, and I think Johnny gets a lot of traits from his father. Okay, I know we have another show where they talking about dad and the son having the issues with abusive. We talking about. So, but this one right here is kind of in your eyes right here. The dad, the mom didn't want to be with the dad, and when the dad tried to get them to come to California, the mom said no, don't even come back to Texas no more. He never been back to Texas, and I think a lot of issues of Johnny comes from not having a man in the household. He haven't seen how a man or a husband is supposed to treat a wife.
Yep.
He hasn't seen that. Now he has seen how a man or a father should run away, because his dad basically ran away. You know what I'm saying? So that's all he knows. And he, like you said, he finally admit that he has daddy issues.
And he said that now his dad eat by himself.
All by himself.
Yeah, and he said he don't want to be like that. Well,
but you will.
Keep on talking to Sarah.
No, it's not finna be. It's you're about to be. You're about to be, Johnny.
Finna be. Finna. If I spell it in the comments, do not correct me, because I'm spelling finna. I got that from my son. Anyway, he told his mom how to spell finna. Because I was like, finna. Okay, but anyway. So, and also Johnny said that it is shameful in the Asian culture to divorce. So, that is it. But he was proud of his mom that,
Yeah, his mom stood up strong and took care of him and his brothers and sisters. Yeah.
So, Gil is showing Mirla the hood. I'm showing her the hood. That's straight what it was, the hood.
Yeah, that's a nice looking hood then.
They didn't even go across the street to where the house was. See, there it is over there.
That's a nice looking hood.
Yes, they said one want to be in them folks' house, in front of their house.
Because I've seen a hood looks way worse than that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's probably one of the better looking hoods I've seen. But go ahead.
So basically, he didn't go into no letter doing nothing like that. He just saying that's basically where, he seen his father get, shot. And so, he told the story of what happened. And, he said that, I think he said he's never shared that story in depth. Oh, no, he's never brought nobody to the neighborhood or his old neighborhood. So, that was a touching moment, I guess, for Mirla. So anyway, let's move on to Jose childhood home. Now, Jose childhood home, honey, they built that from the ground on up. So he ain't had no rough childhood like that, and his parents wanted them to be in a better school system. So, they moved there and everything. But Jose said he felt like they had to eat rice and beans and rice and beans. So he felt like, they kind of grew up poor. But you want to talk?
No.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember.
You going to sleep?
Yeah, I am.
You better talk, Jack.
Anywho.
I'm going to do like Kay. Look straight at me.
Yeah. But no, he really, he said that his parents built the house, put him in better school, him and sister got degrees. So to me, they had a pretty good life. He said beans and rice, he thought he was poor. That tells you a lot, man, because some people had to make mustard sandwich. You know how you used to make mustard sandwich?
And jelly.
Jelly, that's upscale. Mustard sandwich.
And syrup.
Actually, that's upscale, too.
Really?
Yeah, man, mustard sandwich, man. All we had the mustard, a couple slices of bread, and that's all we had.
Why you act like this? If me eating a syrup sandwich and a mustard sandwich, that's an upscale.
Yeah, syrup, man. Syrup.
I used to do butter sandwiches, and it was hard.
Syrup costs more than mustard. That's the reason I said that.
I did mayonnaise sandwiches, and when my mom in between them grocery store runs,
you eat mayonnaise.
Tomato sandwiches? Those are really good. I would eat those now.
See, I did mustard sandwiches, and that was it. That was it. And the thing about it, I had the bread, the loaf of bread. You had to eat the crust on. That's what I had, man. Cause I had the crust part of the bread because I felt like I was at Burger King. I was like a bun. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So yeah. But yeah.
You trying to outpour somebody. Anyway.
That's what we do, baby.
Anyway.
Well, that's what we do.
So
did you grow up in the project?
No. Just because you didn't grow up in the project don't mean you didn't grow up poor. Now, I didn't grow up poor. Now, I'm just saying.
Okay, then.
It was.
I was in the hood.
But in between my mama grocery store runs, we ate.
I was in the hood.
So, anyway. Okay. You want a badge? I was in the hood. I grew up poor. That's what we grew up in right there.
I was in the hood, man. Go ahead.
Right.
Man.
Anyway, well, glad you made it out.
That's right.
Doggone George Jefferson. I'm glad you ain't like good times. Good times. You never make it out.
Yeah, I was in the hood, man.
All right. Anyway, so let's. One thing I wanted to say too about Rachel that she was saying, well, that's poor. Like it's part of our culture to eat beans and rice.
Yeah, that's why I never understood that. Yeah, but she's right.
He started looking crazy then, honey. Don't be telling our secrets.
Yeah, man, I eat steaks and potatoes.
So Bao is showing Johnny where she
used to live.
Yeah.
Because it was nothing but
a lot. You get mad because I'm saying your words. Go ahead. Lot.
It was nothing but a lot. An empty space.
The audacity that you would get mad a little. Well, you sit up here and steal all my words.
Because I had to. You don't let me talk, so I had to steal your words.
Drop down in the comments, and I want y'all to say hashtag lies. Hashtag lies. Hashtag lies. If y'all know he lying, just say hashtag lies, honey, because he is lying. Did y'all see on that community tab when I posted that video when I was holding the camera? Okay, we finna go to the beach. Well, y'all is gonna be. I said, why ain't know you finna talk this long? Y'all think I talk? He can talk too. He just be you didn't let me talk like a 5-year-old. Anyway, let's move on. So Bao.
They gonna say y'all do all that shaking and jiving.
So Bao feels like Johnny doesn't deserve to hear about her childhood.
Which never mind.
Never. See, let me talk and see this.
That was a remix, man.
So she shows him the pictures of her, and I don't know. I wouldn't really particularly mess with Bao, but she said she took Barbies and she made bonfires and she burned them. So I wouldn't be messing with her.
When you ain't got nothing to do, that's what you do, man.
So anyway, she was reading a letter to her younger self, and she, gets very emotional and she cries and everything. And
Johnny tried to console her.
Yeah, she said that it was kind of hard dealing with a father that had PTSD. Didn't we talk about that?
Yeah. Ready to love.
And so Johnny said that it made him rethink like the situation with Bao and everything.
Man, get out of here with that, man. I'm just gonna say something about that. Bao parents were married for 50 years. That's a long, long time. Now they have some rough spots, like she said. But that's what Bao sees. That's what she grew up on. See, and when you see stuff like that, you see that example of a marriage. That's you just get molded to that, in that way.
Yeah.
She get molded to the way that, marriage is a good thing, and you got to persevere through all the good and the bad, to make a marriage work. John, on the other hand, he saw his dad running away, basically, and that's what he used to, just dipping.
Dip, like a table shit. So Mirla is playing volleyball, and that is a part of her childhood. So I guess, she must have been in another country because they didn't go to her place or another state where she just showed her place on the picture. So they didn't go to where she grew up at.
No.
So she said that, she still wore her high school jersey. All right, Slim, honey, you can still get in it.
Can you wear yours for high school?
I never done that in high school.
I'm just saying, can you wear clothes? Could you wear your clothes for high school?
I just went to lunch.
Could you wear your clothes for high school?
I don't have them.
If you had them,
I don't know because I don't have them.
Yeah, that's a no.
Well, can you?
Yeah.
No. Hold up. I had 2 children. What's your excuse? All right, let's move on. So anyway, so she still wear her high school jersey from 16 years ago. So she said that sports was her motivation. So, you know, her mom worked hard. She wanted to make her mom proud. All her siblings evidently did good in school. So, yeah, she said that her mom struggled a lot. So, you know, they definitely, it seemed like all of her kids turned out pretty good. So she showed Gia the house that she used to stay in and everything. So, you know, one thing Gia said that I didn't like, that we didn't like.
Exactly.
And sometimes she forgets where she come from.
I didn't understand that statement because apparently she's showing you pictures of where she came from, so she didn't forget where she came from. So that statement really didn't make sense. It seems like Gil sometimes be reaching.
Yeah, to me, I think he feels like, I'm the one that's going to keep you humble. Like, you're not going to forget where you come from. Just because you like to shop and buy all these red bottoms and nice stuff, you still shouldn't forget where you come from. And like, listen, Martin Luther King, child, no, please don't do that. Don't do her like that.
Don't do that.
Don't Martin Luther King. I'm just saying, like, Malcolm X, like, you know, don't do that. Excuse me, Malcolm and Martin. All right, anyway, so we acting like Gia, honey. I can't say nothing.
That's right. You're going to put them on compare them to
So Dr. Pepper is meeting with Jose and Rachel. And
three short, they look all short walking through there.
So evidently, I don't know who did the sticky notes on the refrigerator, but you know, Dr. Pep, she got to look way up to read them.
I don't see how. You're right. Who put them up there? Cause Jose can't reach way up there.
Yeah, he probably put him up there.
How? Well,
Rachel got on here. She probably put him. Well, I think he did this for him. So don't do this. Make sure you respect your wife. Make sure. And she was like, "Well, that sounds controlling." Some stuff.
Well, no,
check on your wife.
Yeah, he said he's gonna check on his wife morning, noon, and night. Which I don't know. You know, depends what your wife at. She's out there working. So yeah, you want to make sure she's all right.
Well, he didn't check on that night that he locked that door, honey. He didn't check on her that night. So I guess he gonna have to add something to that sticky note. Child, just get it in there. You don't have to make a scene.
Yeah.
So extra.
You show child. You get on the road. Yeah. You sit here and be quiet.
Because it's like good family members talking.
I sit here
like
be
good
quiet.
family members talking. And we sitting on the couch and it's talking.
Every time sidebar conversation.
Oh, here we go.
Every
I
time
talk too much.
Every time. See, I can't get the story out. Remember the time we was out of town. We had some friends at the Cracker Barrel. And everybody was talking. And every time I try to get a word in, I couldn't get a word in because you got three people that like to talk, and I'm the only one.
Excuse me, two. One don't hardly say nothing. So it just say me and the other person. Yeah.
I couldn't get a word in. I got to the point. You know what? I said, bucket, man. I got on my phone.
He acted like he was 5 years old.
Call my mom. Hey, what you doing, mom?
No, he acted like he was. I can't even talk. I can't even say that.
Because y'all couldn't.
And you how old?
The point is, conversation goes two ways. You gotta allow that person to say something. When y'all was talking, y'all didn't allow anybody else to say anything.
First of all, it wasn't a y'all. It was him that was doing the talking.
You.
Oh, I was engaged, and that's what it was called. And then two, it's like, dude, how old are you? Jump in there, cut him off, do what you got to do.
Then why I do it? Oh, you rude. Why you cutting people off? You rude.
I didn't say that.
So it's a win-lose situation. It's a lose-lose situation.
Get in where you fit in, or sit outside and suck your thumb.
Okay. Anyway.
So anyway, let's move on, y'all, because y'all probably, please don't stop it. We finna continue. All right, so let's get on to where, Jose now. So I took a side note. Now, Jose is the only one had a coaster. Did you notice that? When he drink his little coffee. So Dr. Pep and Rachel, no coaster.
Jose is very, very proper. Yeah. I saw how he was drinking his coffee, legs crossed and stuff.
Some people say too proper.
Man, dude just probably grew up that way, man. You know, some people just proper that way.
So Rachel was talking about her triggers, and Dr. Pepper said, well, have you told each other any secrets? That's what I've been saying. They must have knew her secret, though.
Jose said, no, I think we told her. No, he said, we told her our secret. We good. He said, we share everything.
Yeah, we put everything on the table.
Then the camera panned over to Rachel, and Rachel looking in the sky. Ooh, child.
And so Rachel said that she got a secret that, that happened when he locked her out that she hadn't told him yet.
And I'm so okay. this right here must be a misdirect by production. And she, you know how they do something big gonna happen and be something else small. But I was wrong on this one, man.
Yep, because
I was big wrong. Wow, I couldn't believe she did that. But go ahead.
So let's move on to what Kay and Zach wants a closure meeting. Anyway. So here come Dr. Pepper, honey. She said, "Ooh, child, I gotta come on back up here." So she up there, and Kay said that, Kay said, "I fought for my marriage. I fought, and I really wanted this, and I gave it all I got." Mm-hmm. And Zach said he put in the effort. Don't act like I ain't help. I put in some effort. Dr. Pepper said that, did y'all give each other affirmations? And they say yes. They told each other, you're doing good, you blah, blah, blah. And so they had all this little back and forth, and I just stopped writing because at that point I got a question mark. Like, I said, is we watching the same show? It's
like the roles reversed, man. And, Zach's, I would like to talk to her, we can still work things out, I still want to be with her, and okay, no, I'm done. I'm close. I got my closure. That's all I need. I'm done. Then that's when Dr. Pepper kind of forced the issue about hold each other hands and stuff. And
stuff her husband.
Yeah. And then Kay put two little ET fingers over how she do it. I said, ooh, she been shady and petty, man. But then, it goes Zach. You want, Dr. Pepper said, look at him. Look at him, Kay. Look at him. He goes, hey, you want to look at me because she look at me, she's going to start laughing. Come on, baby. Come on. And Kay just started giggling and laughing. I said, these two nuts.
Yeah. They both, yeah. He did. And so
these two nuts.
He was like, so when we going to talk? We going to talk when we leave here?
It's like he was a kid in a candy store. Come on, we're going to talk. Go ahead.
I believe, because I know y'all thinking it, and I know y'all gonna say it.
What, the cookies?
Yep, he started fiending for the cookies.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think her cookies must be the bomb.com, man. Because this joker, he go from one extreme to the next extreme. And
they must be like, don't you know the American cookie when you can go in the mall and get it? It must be like that, like some just
special made cookies.
It got to be. It's some because I believe he be fiending.
Yeah, she probably puts a little extra sugar in her cookies, man.
Probably some anyway.
Ooh, that boy, man.
He got it bad.
Yeah, he fiending, boy.
Yeah.
I'm just scratching. Come on, baby, come on.
Like, I can't take this no more. Then the next day.
Yeah. How many cookies can I get for 5 cents?
So, Dr. Pepper said, yeah, you talked about that part. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so she is talking to Mirla and Gia. I don't know why.
Gila. The Gila.
So she talked about him saying that that he got a problem with her kind of being a negative Nancy.
Well, she changed that.
Yeah, it seemed like it to me.
She changed that.
So Dr. Pepper said, I noticed that, the love word kind of been thrown out there and stuff. So Gil said that, he has thrown it out.
Yeah.
But he's noticed, like, in his past relationship that he's thrown it out too fast. So he kind of taking his time.
Yeah, which, that's understandable. That is. You don't want to throw the L word around too easy. Like, what's the name from last season?
Like Kay from this season, but I don't know who from last season.
Yeah, what's it? Ryan?
Oh, Claire.
Claire and Ryan.
And so,
why did Ryan like that?
So, but they didn't throw it out early.
I know, that's why he said he wasn't going to do it. That's why he never told Claire that he loved her because people throw it around so much.
And so, they talked about that, and so Mirla said that, she's grown to love her husband. So anyway,
Yeah, there's a little wordplay there,
They did talk about, money, setting aside money for houses, and that girl said, we having children, we getting a nanny. Period.
I don't see no problem with that. I don't see a problem with that. At first I had an issue with Mirla, but now I
You got a problem with her getting a nanny?
No, I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If they both working, Why not get a nanny? I really put you have a nanny than send the kids to daycare or something like that. You know, but
it won't be no cute nanny, honey. You better get one of them Miss Doubtfire's.
Well, I can't be a cute nanny. Yeah, but anyway, the issue I had with this conversation was Gil in the house situation. Miller said she got enough money saved up, but she still want to do a shopping also. The way I look at it, if you shopping and spending your own money, it's not taken away from the household. I don't see no issues with it. You know what I'm saying? But apparently Gil does.
Yep. So, anyway, when they started talking about that, what Dr. Pepper did?
I thought it was a big glass she had, but I think it was a regular size glass. She is so small.
She like Dr. Pepper, like she done stirred up some drama, then she sipping the water.
But that's what they do.
So anyway, Ryan takes Brett on the ATV, take her fishing, and he talk about his childhood. Him and his dad did that, and
it was really nice.
And she said that she appreciated that Ryan was vulnerable.
And I said, okay, Ryan opened up some, and she said, they had a good time out there, and look, he opened up. I said, okay, they on a good term. Yeah. They okay, it's looking good for them.
So Brett reads her letter to her 10-year-old self, and the stuff I noticed that she said, you'll find love for your forever love. I said, ooh, shade, 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 shade. She kept talking about you'll find love, find somebody to treat you right. And so Ryan was looking crazy.
I wondered if she know about the app before then. That's why she throwing shade.
Because she said her friend, no.
Oh, that's right. She said
so Ryan letter to himself talks about his friend that passed away in 2019. Mm-hmm. So yeah. So let's move on to Dr. Pepper with Johnny and Bao.
Man.
So she said that what are you trying to accomplish? Because you guys are kind of like member. Pastor Cal said, just be on the surface level and stuff like that. So she was like, okay, so what are you guys trying to accomplish just being on the surface? What have you accomplished?
They basically trying to coexist with one another. That's all they're trying to do.
And Johnny said, well, I learned I was trying to get to know Bao, but no, Johnny said he learned all he needs to know about her. And Johnny talks about he talked to the friend Sarah. Now Twitter is going in and trying to find out where is Sarah. Bring Sarah to the forefront. Where is she? Where is she? Gonna have to go and pull the tape and see what she looks like.
I have an issue with this. Why would you let your husband call your friend? I think you said she called him to look for a car, right?
I thought they seen each other out.
No, I thought they was trying to do something about car shopping. No, she called him and asked about a car. And they started talking.
Oh.
And that's when she asked her how the marriage was. And Johnny should just like, hey, it is what it is. Yeah. That's what he should have said. Right. It is what it is or something like that. But all he did was basically open the door for Sarah to kind of interject her opinions about all that.
Well, because for those that don't watch the show, and my husband giving you the recap of LiQWYD the show, let me tell you what was said.
I was going to say that, but, what was said was, Sarah said, which was kind of odd, I wouldn't date Bao either, you know what I'm saying? Because, her past relationship, she like to tear people down and break them down to build them back up like the way she wants it.
She's controlling.
Yeah, she's controlling. I'm saying, Johnny being a player like he said he was, he should know that some women would tell you something about your woman to tear her down to make them look bad. Don't. And he took that for face value.
Well, because he looking for an excuse. So anything somebody tell him, I told you, let me get up out of here.
Yeah, man, but still, man.
So Bao said that that part was the old me, and she feels like that she been portrayed on both sides. Like
she what?
Been portrayed, with a buh.
Betrayed. She been betrayed on both sides.
Yeah. And
to me, Johnny, you know how Johnny is. But your friend, you should have a lot of heat for your friend.
Oh yeah.
That's what your best friend, and she went to tell your man all that to cut you down like that. You can write Johnny off. We don't care about that. But your friend, golly, man.
I don't know. Yeah, and like you were saying, I would have said, if I was a friend, well, how things going, you know, Johnny, if he would have spilled all that stuff, I would say, well, you know what, stuff happened in marriage, you know, y'all will work through it, y'all get through it, but I wouldn't even say it.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you. If Johnny was to say, yeah, my marriage sucked, being Bow's friend, her friend should say, well, things to get better. Say something like that.
Didn't I just say that?
No, you said Johnny shouldn't have said nothing.
If I said that, we could rewind the tape. That's not what I was saying. I was saying, Johnny, if he would have said, you know, well, it's horrible, whatever, the friend should have said, well, you know, things happen in marriage, you know what I'm saying? You'll get through it.
Well, you took yours. When we even.
Well, he always stealing my stuff. So anyway, Dr. Pepper. Huh?
What?
I said you always stealing my stuff. Like when we be off camera, and then you come back and say something I said, yeah. Okay. You know, you steal my Facebook post, yeah.
You still salty about that.
So anyway, Dr. Pepper said, well, you need to break it down and find out, you know, why you believe this woman that you don't know. Like, why would you believe as a certainty believe this woman?
And, you know, they showed Bow in the confession, man. She was crying because she said, I try to have female friends and this is what they do to me.
And y'all think that Bow putting on. I don't think Bow putting on. I don't think Bow one way on camera and one way off. I don't believe Johnny. I don't believe hype. I don't believe Johnny. I believe Johnny is manipulative and he doing what he can do to get his way. So, no, I believe Johnny. And I just believe Bow. So, yeah.
Okay, I'll put it to you like this. You got Bow. Yeah, she been in some relationships and she kind of messed them up. But she said she, you know, been in some serious relationship, you know, and she had some, you know, flaws on the way and they kind of fell apart. Or you believe Johnny that dates women, leave them, dates women, leave them. And he like I said, he been on how many first dates?
I don't know,
a lot of them, right?
50, like probably like
so yeah, man. So you know, I'm not gonna believe Johnny when it comes to stuff like this, man.
And so, and you know, Johnny is rolling his. When Dr. Pepper talk, rolling, and she said, "I know you don't want to do the emotional work. I know you don't want to do
Johnny
that."
is starting to get. It seems like he's getting worse every episode.
So Jose and Rachel are in the bed having a conversation, but she just kind of give us a backstory because they didn't show us that part.
Yeah,
when she told us.
I don't want to say why he got an attitude getting in the bed. You know, his lips all. I said, okay, something going on here. What's going on? Then they did a flashback. Oh, she did a confession. She said, well, I had to tell Jose what really happened that night he locked me out.
Go and finish it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and finish it.
Well, when he locked me out, I had to call my ex-boyfriend to come pick me up so I spend the night with him. And I'm laying in the bed with my mouth agape. Are you serious?
So they did show that the cameras, I guess, at night, because she said they've been up at 4 o'clock in the morning having a conversation. So they were showing the cameras and stuff like that. And I guess wasn't doing no hollering. I guess he done learned his lesson and stuff. So yeah, they was trying to work through that.
And I know Jose, the first time he blew up, it was nasty, it was messy. But to hear what he just heard and him not to blow up right now or in front of the cameras, hey, that's kudos right there.
In that bathroom, put that towel over his face.
Yeah, because it was me? Oh, no, dog. What? Who? What? He?
Well, like I said this before I seen it on Twitter because some people was like, well, you shouldn't have locked her out.
It doesn't matter.
You shouldn't have locked her out. Now, it doesn't matter. I get that. So,
she could have called her sister. She could have called her mama.
Right.
She could have called her friend. Why she had to go to the ex?
Yeah, I get that. I wouldn't have called the ex either. But you shouldn't have locked out.
See, but when you say that, you're giving her excuse to go to the ex.
I'm not.
But you shouldn't lock. I don't care. You get locked out, man. You still married on paper.
I agree.
Okay, you get in an argument, you get locked out. You should not went to your ex.
That ex is so accessible. Like she was willing to come at 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever time, 1 o'clock in the morning. All right, I'm on my way.
And not just that, man.
You got a girlfriend.
She just told Jose that she cheated in the past.
Right.
Now you going back to your ex. That's not a good look at all, man. It's not a good look.
Twitter said, well, Rachel, some secrets you got to learn and keep to yourself. So, would you have think that was a secret you keep to yourself?
No. Cause what if I find out? It's gonna be worse.
Right.
It's gonna be worse.
So let's move on to what Bao said. She was talking about Sarah. She said she don't talk to Sarah because Sarah is very negative. Sarah will tell, she said, if I go to Sarah right now and tell I got issues, she was like, well, just leave. Just cut your ties and just leave.
Every friend has their role in your life. Mm-hmm. Sarah's not the friend you go tell your problems to, because she's going to tell you the worst case scenario and just go ahead and leave, cut them loose, yada yada. Some friends you want to get, you want the honest truth, but everything doesn't have to be negative coming from that friend's mouth.
Right.
And Sarah seems like she's that type.
Sarah, Twitter looking for you, girl. You best to run. All right. So he said that he don't want to bring Sarah into this because now you done told. You don't want to bring Sarah into this. He don't feel like, she came from a good place, not a malicious place and stuff. And I guess he felt she was honest. So,
Ding, 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 ding.
He said that, after they had that conversation and stuff like that, he just started shutting down.
No, he shuts down because he gets mad. He wants to blow up. Mm-hmm. So instead of blowing up, he shuts down and won't walk out. And
so he said that, he stopped eating and everything. So Bao was like, well, I'm here, Johnny, if you want to talk.
Why you always make me the victim? Why you always trying to be the bigger person, make me the victim? Because it is what it is. You are you're not the victim. You the one caused this whole scenario. And, what you say? I'm the victim? No. Yeah, why you trying to make me the bad guy?
Yeah.
Why you always try to be the bigger person, I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? But because you are the bad guy in this situation, And
he walks out and she said, well, I guess I'll drink this champagne. Guess I'll grab this something to eat.
I guess Bao is to the point it really don't even matter to her no more.
Yep. So let's get on to this last juicy part, honey. Where Brett and Ryan, he come on over to the house. You want to say it?
Yeah, listen. He comes to the house, bring the dog. I was like, okay, all right.
Sit down. See pictures.
You gonna show me old pictures of pictures of your old place and your old house in back in the day? Yeah, she said, yeah, but I don't feel like it right now. He said, what's going on?
He didn't say that.
What did he say?
He didn't say nothing.
No, she said, well, I don't feel like right now. I just got a text from my friend 10 minutes ago. Then she said she saw you on a dating app. You can just, at that moment, you saw his soul split in half. Because he was busted, man. And she said, and you were matched with somebody I know. So there was no way to get around that.
Yeah.
He said, well, yeah, I downloaded the app, but it's not active. Make it make sense.
He said, yeah, it's not active. He didn't plan on using it. Where your phone at? Did you get the...
Okay. Anyway, he said, I wasn't going to plan on using it until... No, on the message, he said, he wasn't going to plan on activating it until after the decision day. And like she said, he already downloaded it, man.
And he trying to get that around. And so, anyway, he said, well, guess I gonna leave.
And he said, no.
Get off of this one.
He said, well, guess it's time for me to hit the dusty trails.
So Ryan said that he said, I wanted to show it to her. Man. So he's showing it to production. So they was like, just text it to her. So she said, this beep just texting me. And so anyway, they put the text on the screen of what he texted her.
I was just like.
And Eddie took the picture but left his phone in the other room. But anyway, so yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, dude, you already downloaded the app. You could have waited 9 more days. Soon as you came out of the office on decision day, you could have just went ahead and download the app then.
Child, first of all, y'all is too small of a something to have all these crossover friends like that. Just so happen.
Houston, man, that should be.
Just so happen you match with somebody they know, and they probably say, "Ain't that Brett husband? What's going on?"
Houston is a big city, so that's what blows my mind. So something had to go down, but. Dude.
He couldn't wait.
And he said, well, what are you trying to do? You're going to download the app before decision day so he can get his matches before decision day. So soon after decision day is finally over with, he can go hook up with him. That's his plan, but it kind of blew up on him.
I guess he said, well, you know, we in a good place. We being nice and cordial to each other. Let me get on over here and do all this stuff. So anyway, yeah, Ryan, you messed that up.
Yeah,
and you know, I feel sorry for Brett because she didn't deserve that. Like she didn't deserve that. I think she is a good woman. You know, he always say that. You know, she's a nice person, but I don't think she didn't deserve that at all.
The thing is, like I said at the beginning, I was right about this too, about Ryan. He used to play the field, and this is what he does. This is what he do. He gets on these apps and he meet these women, hook up with these women.
What he said in the comment section, we were wrong about him or something. Didn't he say something like that?
But dude, you download that. Now, you know what would have been killer? Man, if you download the app, like what? blackpeoplemeet.com, boy.
And you over there on eHarmony.
Oh, you should download blackpeoplemeet.com, man.
Yeah, you would have got a anyway. All right, you guys, on that note, because I'm getting sleepy, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
We always put God first.
Deuces.